guys, we're on our way to our first job. It's Tuesday morning. It's just a bunch of miscellaneous small shit. They just moved in. They got a dryer vent that needs to be hooked up or something. Threshold at the front doors coming loose. All kinds of little bullshit. Leak underneath the bathroom sink that was already redone. They put in like new cabinet, new sink top, and the guy that does it, I guess, didn't hook it up right. I don't know. Anyway, guys, we're headed over there. We'll be there in about 8 more minutes, it says. And see what we got there. See you guys there. Okay, guys, she had a dryer and washer, and the dryer vent is not hooked up. They couldn't hook it up, and they may have over-tightened the gas line because when she turns on the gas, you get a strong gas smell. So we're going to have Vinny pull this out and investigate it and see what we can do. Okay, guys, I can see why she's getting a strong gas smell when she turns on the gas. Look. Alright. They didn't hook it up, or they might have just given it a couple turns. We'll have to figure this out. Okay, guys, he's going to first deal with the gas line, and then we'll deal with the vent. Alright, he's got the gas line all hooked up. It's on, no leaks. Now he's going to work on the dryer here and do something. Alright, guys, he's got that all on, made an extension. Now he's going to take it to there. Put a little Z in it to get to where we need to go. I'm going to push it in, and then he's going to lock it down with another band. He's got his band right there. Alright. The only way to do that is to relocate that, but look, this is what we were fighting right here. See that right there? This is totally designed wrong, but the Z in it, he went like this with a Z. And you still have about that much air flow going through. We're going to check it, and he's in a tough spot. I'm going to help him get out of this hole here. Good. Right there. I'm happy with that. Okay, guys, this job was done by the same guy that did that Fullerton job where all those mistakes were. He plumbed this in, put a faucet, plumbed it in, and the lady said it's leaking. So Vinny's trying to find it right now. He's under there looking for the leak. As soon as he finds it, I thought I saw 2 leaks. One at the drain and one on the faucet where the plastic connectors go together. See those connectors, guys? One of them had a drip on it. Not a drip, but a wet spot on the top of the nut.
Now what happened was he pulled this up to look at it, and he got it wet from right here.
Oh.
It's coming down the threads and building here and puddling.
Okay, so we gotta reset
this.
So we gotta reset the drain.
No, it looks like we need to do a new pop-up. It's in the threads. It's not leaking on the top right here.
Oh.
It's actually in the threads itself on this backside right here. That's what
that's a threaded.
So we need a new pop-up.
Well, no, I bet you can take that apart, drop the trap, take that apart, put some plumber's dope on it, and
I see what you're saying.
yeah, we could do that. Let me get a picture here, guys. Alright, well, why don't we do this? Is that where it's leaking back here?
On the backside, yeah.
Yeah, I can feel it. So it's leaking on the backside. It might even be cracked. So why don't we do this? So how did I... Oh, you mean I got water when I went like this?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see here. Alright, let me check this out, guys. Okay, guys, he's going to drop that trap, which he just did. And let's just drop that drain. Let me unscrew the drain on top. Basically, we're going to reset the drain. And if not, I have another drain on the truck. Pop up. I keep chrome and brushed nickel. Yeah, there it is. That needs to be reset.
Yeah, it's an angle, look.
Oh, yeah.
You see how it's leaking?
Yeah.
They didn't seat it right.
Yeah, they didn't seat it right, did they? Bunch of fucking amateurs. Yeah. Go ahead and take it off.
Okay.
I want to check it all, see if they crushed it. Yeah, they didn't seat it right. We're going to put plumber's putty on top of the rubber to give it extra. You know what I mean? You can leave the...
I just want to show you the ring.
Yeah. Oh, let me get a picture of that. Okay, what I think we should do is put that ring back up and put some plumbers, wipe off that wetness, wipe it all off, put the rubber back on, put some plumber's putty around that ring, reset it with the plumber's putty. That always helps for difficult drains.
So pop it up?
Let's see if it has a rubber. Well, they put some plumber's putty there, so if you want, let me get you some paper towels for that, or some toilet paper. Yeah, just do it in there. I don't want to dirty her towels. We should. No. Where's our towels?
None.
I should have brought some paper towels. You want me to go get them?
It's up to you. That's fine.
I'm going to get you some plumber's toilet paper. There you go. Yeah, just wipe out the top part and put plumber's putty there, and then put plumber's putty, run that rubber up and put that plumber's putty on that as well. And we'll go with that. And get that plumber's putty cleaned up here. Number one, guys, they had this on the bottom, or on top of here with the rubber. Like this doesn't belong there. This belongs here, so you don't need no plumber's putty here. And that's why they put plumber's putty. So, watch. Put that right there. And now go ahead and get that all in and situated, and then I'll give you some plumber's putty to put on. See, guys, whenever you have a problem with sometimes these sinks aren't ground flush, or they got little potholes in them underneath, put some plumber's putty right in here, and then when you bring it up, you got now the rubber plus the plumber's putty, and that's what we're doing. We're getting that hot right now. Okay, guys, Vinny wants to skip the plumber's putty and use the plumber's dope instead. That's the way he likes to do them. I do the same thing. I use that as well. But what's that noise? Hear that, guys?
I heard it too. Oh, it's when you run the water. I heard it on this side too.
How about, I bet you got a drink. We better look and see if there's a leak under there.
Alright.
Anyway, he wants to try it that way. So I'm going to let him try it that way. And just scoop it up good. And if that doesn't work, then we'll put some plumber's putty in the same spot that he's doing there. I'm going to move all this stuff out and check underneath that sink. Hey guys, I just opened this up. There's no leaks, but look at this. Where's the nut for this? Look at this. No nut. What a bunch of dumb motherfuckers, aren't they? Alright. No, I didn't hear nothing leaking. I heard that. You guys heard it probably on the video. I don't know what it is. Anyway, we're going to have to drop that. I think what that drip was, guys, they just moved in, as you can see. And I think the trap was dry. And I think when I went to fill it up with hot water, that stopper might have been dripping, leaking a little bit, because I noticed the line is going down. So it's not holding water 100%. So I think when I filled it up, I heard that drip. I think it was just that stopper dripping into this dry trap. And I can feel now the trap is hot. So that's what it was, Vinny.
Yeah.
Yeah, the water was dripping through the stopper, hitting here because it was dried out. Boom, boom, boom. And then when it filled up with water, now it's hot because we got our hot plumber's putty soaking here. So, just in case we need it. So, we're going to drop all that and put that nut. What a bunch of fucking idiots. Alright, guys. Let's see what he's doing under here, guys. He had to cut that tail piece about a 1/2 inch. That's why it was leaking, he said. He said it wouldn't all compress. And they were kind of making it wobble, kind of like bring it out where it wasn't sitting nice and flush. So, can I start filling it up?
Yep.
Okay, we're going to check it for leaks, guys. And if it leaks, then we'll put plumber's putty in that spot where he put the plumber's dope. I need to put the stopper back in. Okay, I dumped the sink, guys, and doesn't look like there's any water dripping. So we're going to let it run for a while and make sure. Okay, so everything's dry there and we can check it later, right? Okay, let's fix this guy over here then. I guess here's your plumber's putty, nice and ready to go. Go ahead and check that for leak. Oh, that might leak. Put a bucket under there. That nut might leak.
Yeah.
It's not leaking, huh?
No. It would only leak if that trap got clogged, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's funny.
Hear that noise? Huh. Alright, let me go by you. Go ahead and fix that.
Is the blinds tapping fully?
Huh?
Turn that up. What's behind this wall? Is the dog doing something? It only happens when the water.
Hold this. I hear it. See if I can hear it on this side of the wall. No.
They did run PEX. I don't know if PEX has something to do with it. Like maybe.
I don't know. Okay, guys, no more leaks. Get nice and dry. Running the hell out of it. I think I'm gonna fill it up a couple times. Give it hell. Okay, guys. I would like to duplicate that noise that's in the wall, but I'm gonna have to do like a video when I hear it. Get ready to hit the button for management. I'll leave this here like that. Okay, guys, we're going to try to duplicate that noise in the wall. If I get it, I'll add it to the video. Plus, I'm going to run this and check for leaks. Okay, guys, everything's done. Let me put that nut on there. We're good to go. Right there, I'm going to take a little picture. And everything's dry. And over here, everything is reset. No water. We're good. Let that dry out. Alright, guys, that's it. Maybe I should get a picture here. Okay. Alright, that's it, guys. We're going to fix a molding baseboard by the patio door. Came off. Okay, the baseboard came off of this here. You can see it right here. It's over here. I'm going to try to scrape the adhesive off a little bit and put new adhesive. I just want the high spots. Get a picture. Click a picture while you're doing that. Alright guys, let's put some Loctite on that. Let's see here. Get a few pictures of this. You got some of me scraping it, right?
I need a paper towel, huh?
Maybe. We'll see later. We will see. Well, let's put a lot of geese on it. Get that little piece out of there. I got it. It's good. Let's see what we do here. Okay, look at that. You're gonna have to do it like a cleanup on top, maybe a little bit. You can kind of just rub your finger in it. What I like about Loctite, guys, is that it has a grip. It'll hold a hammer. You can put a little bit on it and put it on the ceiling, and it'll actually hold that hammer. So now what I'll do is get Vinny to take his finger, smooth all that out, and then maybe take a little bit more and just cock the top of it really nice. Did you get some pictures of it? Alright, let's switch here. Okay guys, he's just gonna get that, fill his finger. We're gonna give him some wet rags and stuff, and he can make that look really nice. Cock the top, get the gap out. Okay guys, when he's just cleaning out where it shouldn't be, and he's smearing it in where it should be, and maybe just fill it, cock it. Yeah, we're going to use the same stuff called Loctite. It's the same manufacturer, guys, of the lock thread, the thread locker that you buy. It's also, they also make construction adhesive, and that'll never come off. But okay guys, that's looking really good here. He's cocking it in the top here. Okay guys, he's filling it up. He's got one gap here and one gap here.
It's the wood.
Hmm?
The wood's actually.
Oh, the wood is notched out. Got it. Okay, that's not you. Okay, that's the wood. Okay, he's just filling the little gaps over there. See these little gaps there, guys? Let's see if I can zoom in. See those gaps right there? He's filling those in. But those are cutouts. That's for the door. So, alright guys, that looks really nice now. Get a picture. These spots here are cutouts for the door. The rest is looking good. Okay guys, we're all done with that job. So we had a dryer hook up, gas line, and two faulty faucet installs, and that piece of metal, that piece of wood trim by the patio door was off. Alright, we're heading to our next job. It's electrical, I believe. Something to do about lights flickering. I don't know. Anyway, we're headed there. It says we'll be there in about 15 minutes. So, alright guys, see you at the job. Okay guys, we're in the neighborhood here. This is where we're at. Electrical, it's all electrical. Something to do about no electricity in the garage. We'll get in there and try it out, see what's going on. Okay guys, what we've got here is a garage. And there's no power to the lights, there's no power to these two outlets. It says open neutral. And then there's an outlet over here that says open neutral too. So we're just going to start investigating. We'll let you know what we do to find it and how we do it. Hopefully. Okay guys, Finny checked the panel. Everything is good here. Everything's working right. So we're going to just start sniffing this out. Okay, so we got 30 volts going through it. It's open neutral. That's probably why we got some voltage. So I'm going to go flip the breakers one by one. And then when this shuts off completely, then we know what breaker it is. And then we can go in the other room and see what else is off on that breaker. And we can start looking from there. Because obviously it's going to be an outlet that's on. And it's disconnected feeding the other ones. So to find out what's on the other line is we shut the breakers off one by one until this goes out. Then we go in the other room and we see what is now off and we start checking those outlets. So that's what we're going to do. Okay guys, I turned off the breakers one by one and then I hit this one here, turned it off, and what it did was the tester that said 30 volts now is 0. So it's this breaker. Now what we're going to do is all the outlets in the next room are working. Now we're going to go see if any of those are off. That will let me know that those outlets are on that same circuit as the ones that are giving us problems. And if they are, that's where we're going to start looking. Okay, the only one we can get to is under here. So let's start off with the one that we can get to. And then if that ain't it, then we'll have to come back and let them have a chance to. Alright, he's going to check the one outlet that we can check, and then we're going to let them have some time to clear out whatever they need to get to their outlets on the other 3 walls. But we figure we'll check this one here. Okay, so that's the end of the run.
Yeah.
Okay. It's the end of the run, so nothing going out. It's just coming in. Alright, button it up. Okay, all the outlets that are in here are on the same breaker as all these outlets. This one's working. This is the end of the run. This one is working, but this one is not working. So we're hoping that this one is feeding this one. This one here could have a loose connection and it's not feeding this one. Or if it is feeding this one, then this one could have a loose connection where the wire's hot but not going into the outlet and then not feeding the rest over there. So bottom line is this one is hot, but it may not be feeding this one. And if it is feeding this one, then this one could be loose on the line. So we'll just check this one first. It's easier to get to. And then we'll check that one second. Okay guys, you found the problem. Maybe. Yeah, maybe found the problem. He's got an outlet that's all burnt up down there. So he's going to get it out. But I think this was hot, but this wasn't. And then all the ones in the other rooms are not. With that being said, we decided to look there before we looked here because this one works, this one doesn't, so possibly this was not feeding over there. If this was feeding over there, then it'd be this one where the line comes in, but it was probably loose, so you get no reading, and so on and so on. But he opened that one up, and he said it's all burnt up. So hopefully that's going to be the area, guys. I'm going to go ahead and put this guy in. Is that it? There,
do you
pass.
Want her to come home? She'll come home and.
No.
Okay.
See what we got here, guys? It looked like a really bad shape here on the neutral. So there we go, guys. I'm taking pictures, guys, if you're wondering what the hell I'm doing. Alright. So once he gets that in, we'll see if everything works. Look at this, guys. The next one was over there. So extra pay for this. Okay, guys, we turned on the breaker just to test it, and that was the problem. Now he's going to tape up the outlet, put it back in the hole, and be done with it. So we found the problem. Everything's back online. Okay, guys, the garage door is open now. You happy, huh? Yeah, you see that little dimming? That's because you're on a washing machine on a light. They've got a light plumbed in, so you hear that going dun, the
That's 'cause
agitator,
there's
and
half a
that's
wall
why
in
it's
there.
doing that,
Okay.
because it's pulling.
And that has always been
Yeah.
in and will never change.
No,
so-
because the light should never be on a 20 amp circuit. The light should be on its own
so they
dedicated
did
15.
this wrong from
Yeah,
the get-go.
yeah. So
And-
every time you see this agitate or pull or your dryer go on, you're going to see your lights dim, because it's a power surge. It's drawn. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you. No worries at all. I'm glad you're happy. Yeah. Well, I'll back online then. I'm glad you're happy.
To the garage?
Yeah, try it if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is going to be the first to go because when the power goes out, like
Yeah,
Edison,
you can always pull that emergency cord
yes,
there.
I just can't get to it. So
Yeah, I
that's
get you.
going to be the first.
Well, I'm glad we got it all done. So all these are back in service, so you're all good. There's Vinny here. Okay, this side. Alright, guys.
Got it.
The next job, I don't know if we're late. We're running late, so I don't know if they're going to be there. They said they had something to go do, but, you know, we got into... The original job was supposed to be... The first job was only supposed to be the dryer hookup, and then they added 4 more items to it. That's what got us late to this one. And then now we're late from this one, but she was able to wait for us. The other one wasn't so... she just said to call, and if she's there, she'll be there. If not, she might have to go, and we'll have to do it another day.
Can you go help her put her bed back?
Okay, okay, go ahead. Then he's gonna help her put her bed back, and I'll take the bag. All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. Everything's working. You see how happy she was? She started to cry and give me a big old hug. That's nice.